I see yesterday Rieu was in Budapest, Hungary. So he's there today too. He's a great looking violinist today. I saw his old playing, it was so nice, but I wonder what he practices. He's so skilled. I heard his concert was finally greatly appreciated for its extremely, including being advanced, accurate in complex ways, and resounding. Pretty much, I know he's also a good musician, so he's certified, right? Well, he seems to know a lot about past music I never got to be exposed to a lot as far as being a professional with it, though. Anyway, so I hope the concert goes good today. I'm trying to collect fans. I was thinking about my voice. It seems like it's not blending in. Like people are superstitious. It's part of it is mongoloid, and it's more than 1/4. Probably, but um. So anyway, yeah, some people seem to have more of a squeaky high voice, and it always sounds cool like a Barbie, and you gotta hang out with those people. I think I'm gonna try to do that too. Get on reality TV. That's another option, but it would have to be a good one. So it seems kind of hard. I wanted to pose as the sexy blonde, but oh well. My hair's getting lighter. But anyway, I hope the concert goes good today. I really miss this old-fashioned classical European music thing. I got to turn it on again. So yeah, he's good. I mean, the only thing I got to say that makes him special to me, well, I don't think anyone is special liking classical stuff like me, but the thing that makes him special seems to be that he promotes the arts and stuff like that. But and I also like how he, not necessarily like that he only did it, but that he like hosts the concert. Like, and it was pretty creative in how he acted. Like it's always been kind of suggested. I think he's really up there. You know, personally, I was going to tour myself, but like this African American dude never got it down. And technically, I'm not that ready. It was just my fresh start. So if I called again, it would be different. I don't know how to get the songs copyrighted, but I see a lot of Italian Americans doing covers on YouTube, not really touring. True, I saw Christina Grimmie was killed signing, so I would have to not sign because I thought about my name. Like she was shot while she was signing, and no one cares why or how. So yeah, I also wanted to act like as sort of in a minor movie, in a leading type of role. Yeah, I would prefer that game show sort of environment and stuff like that, where they invite the young adult or teenager on sort of thing. I really prefer that. I'm too old to be a child star. I don't know if I'm too old for that, but age-wise, I wouldn't be the youngest anymore. But it'd be nice to slide into something more like that. Anyway, I hope this concert goes good. I'm still trying to collect the old fans and new fans, and people get into the show. I mean, I don't know if he's my type. He's not especially my type. He's pretty much just popular. My type, like, a lot of people like what I like, but I don't know if they actually do it as much. They just do it on the side, really. And I actively do it. Like, they're married and have kids. Like I had great ideas, and I still didn't get married and have kids, so I don't really understand it. Like, that's in the way. Like, some people said that things weren't supposed to get in the way. But, like, it didn't seem like they were ready. And they weren't, like, cheerleaders, so I don't really get it. I'm trying to be physical, too. I'm really trying to do that. I'm trying to do weightlifting, but I got to fit in all this food. I'm trying to sell insurance. I haven't called back, so I could, like, even just buy Subway now and see what happens. But I'm having, like, brown rice with every meal and stuff, so and it's not too much. It's even mixed in as soup, so it's great. Anyway, I hope this concert goes well. So I was thinking about how I play the violin. All I do is jog my past, and like I'm like, yeah, I wish I bumped off world geography now in order to add both art and band. Because I should have known the work would be a nightmare, but I did it to prepare my brain. Anyway, sometimes I get upset. My schools didn't really have an orchestra, and like it wasn't like something open where I could just come back and say, "Well, you didn't have violin. I think I'm gonna do something anyway." Like I'll be gone or something. So when I took piano, my dad asked me if I wanted to take something at first else, and I said I just wanted to do. I didn't want to change, and I didn't want to. I guess I didn't want to add something. I wanted to do singing, and they didn't have ballet there, and they wouldn't put me in gymnastics. But I asked again later, and they changed their mind. Like I was on keyboard or something. I even moved, and like several times I asked about doing violin when band came up. Usually, I actually said it, with the band teacher there, or my parent, or my mom, or something. My parents knew. And they did get me a violin at 16, but they didn't get me one with all the stuff to play it with. Like, it didn't work. So, I took it in college, and no one seemed to care. And now I'm behind, and people don't know why I wasn't taught well to start. I just realized that. But it was hard for me to play. I told my teacher she didn't know what to do, I guess. Like, putting the bow on the strings, like, the curriculum was bad, always, everywhere, but just put the bow on the string and make sure it doesn't hit the other strings. Like, it was too hard to start again. Like, I know when I stopped playing the bells and piano, it got hard to play the bells, but not the piano, because I would play piano a lot. Piano was never too hard to play, but I wasn't in my groove or anything, and when I kept hitting stuff when I was mad, it got hard. But I think the food will help make it okay again, and I have my old skills, so I'm going to forget about it. I mean, it could probably be healed, but who knows? And also I was playing the harp, and it's not easy anymore to be impressive, but I can do both hands. And I already started, so it seems like it doesn't matter. But it's like, they said it would be something if someone was karate chopping wood, and then they never talk about it anymore. But anyway, when I did violin, when I was still playing piano, it was already too easy. Like, I never hit the other strings. Other people acted like they did, and they wouldn't talk to me. Or respond, or like they look like they were mad too. And then I always got the notes pretty much right. There was no problems at all, except it was kind of off. And I got tired, but I practiced and no one else did. I tried to practice more, and we got in trouble if we wanted to practice more. So in the end, I just wanted to add violin. Like, I was doing more than one instrument, so I thought it would help with the rest too. And I just wanted to play it, so I said it's not too late and just add it. It's like, 30 minutes a day to start. But the thing is, I probably wouldn't be playing something else, and like there'd be cellos, not to mention woodwinds, and anything else that comes along. Flute is really challenging. It seems to have harder literature than the oboe. I mean, probably not, but I've seen more advanced stuff. The oboe has a reward in literature. I mean, I think the flute really is harder, though. But there's some things the oboe does that the flute doesn't do, probably. I see they blow it differently. They have different literature with they have a word for it, but like the way that it sounds. I don't know what the word is, though. Who knows? I'm pretty sure they do. And, I mean, I'm sure they don't not have it or whatever, but... So really, I was going to play the violin after my first year of college, and I also was going to add the flute and the oboe, but I had to pick one, and I didn't really pick one. I think I was going to be the flute, but I don't know. I think so. I got like 2 or 3 piccolos in my life. I don't know if I ever played it. Maybe a little, but I held it, and it was easier to hold than a flute. My dad got me a flute, like, before he died or something. And so I really was going to play violin in 2005. So it was easier when I was already playing in a music major at a, great school. Like, it wouldn't be the worst school, but was the teacher good? She was pretty cool. She was young, though. I guess that's just how it was. It looked like a sacrifice of a great performer, but maybe not the most artistic performer. She was only good at teaching, though. I think she was Italian or part. but she was fair. Anyway, you would really like her. I kind of didn't like being there because I had dark hair, but it was great for me. So yeah, I was gonna play violin, and well, I can say my health suffered, and I did ballet. Now I'm trying to be in film, but I keep looking for some degree to prevent unemployment in 5 or 10 years. So things like, or 20 years, who knows. So I wouldn't mind being a ballet company for sure compared to the types of films that are out there, but I'm still trying to network and get stuff on my resume. But I have to be happy with how I look too, which I am compared to most people who are like me. So yeah, I have a next thing, and it seems like race is in the way. So I just stay home and have fun and try not to make too much money. I just want it for things like eating out. So yeah, being in a ballet company, I found dance was like a type of music though, really. Like not in a way, but like if you do dancing, it's considered something you took an interest with doing music. I don't know. But anyway, like yeah, the ballet company idea was not something beneath me thinking I was film acting, and I would actually do it. But I might quit if I wanted to be in a film, but it almost looks like it wouldn't matter. Anyway, so I'm definitely dancing on my own at home, making these videos like for beginners and stuff. I guess I started with one, and so yeah, I was gonna play the violin. I still listen to organ and piano and don't know what I prefer though. So, and a lot of people on violin, like if they're racist, they're on the viola, which is the bigger one that you hold on your shoulder. There's only two main ones in the orchestra. They have an old kind that's a little smaller than the main one, I think, in some way, but not much smaller. The Baroque violin, I did try to do it a little. It was kind of nice. It was just an experience. It wasn't anything special to me, to be honest. I mean, it could be something special to someone, but not me. So, I don't have a special interest in cello because I already play the piano. So I don't know what it is exactly. With violin, I really thought I liked old-fashioned things more. I thought I was a harder worker because the melody is hard, is the main part, has to be really good. It's not just like I saw the drums. So if you're a hard worker, like if you're not really lazy, you can actually play the violin. But it's just you have to like make the goal and reach it. It's not that hard. Like if you think there's trouble along the way, it's just something you have to work out. Like it's not hard to find the notes forever. My harder thing is actually knowing where the technical notes are. It's not like finding the spot. No. But I haven't played in a long time because I didn't have a job for a while. I moved and threw it out because I didn't know if I was going on a Uber taxi. But I've been busy cooking and everything, so I wouldn't have picked it up a lot. I guess it would just help me find the notes, but I don't know if that helps or not. Because I could just start over. And I know how to be disciplined to find it, even though it would be harder to find for me as a beginner. I'm not crazy about telling people if I'm in tune, to be honest. Anyway, I hope the concert is good today. More on this later, I guess. Bye for now.